welcome back to a new studio vlog. In this one, I do lots of prep for an upcoming vendor event. It was at one of my local bookstores, my favorite bookstore, and it was such a blast. I'm filming this voiceover, you know, it's editing more now, so it's after the fact and everything, but so this is what you're seeing now is me just making tons and tons of bookmarks, picking out painting or the paint palette, and just kind of like trying to get the vibe for the bookmarks I want for the show. I already had that sunflower one done, so that one was easy to do. This one, it doesn't show up too well on camera, but it does have like a pastel background. I just did a wet and wet watercolor technique, and I drop in little droplets of paint, and it is so nice for backgrounds. I absolutely love it, and it's a technique I've been really obsessed with lately. But on this day, it was raining so hard, so the background sounds that you hear, that was actually what was happening in real life. That's not like a track I added in after the fact. So that was really cool. Like, I just got to literally just paint for an entire afternoon in the middle of a thunderstorm, and thunderstorms and rain are top tier in a camper. And we live full time in our camper. We travel around a lot, and right now we are in Bend, Oregon, and we have been for a while, but this rainstorm came in and it was just like heaven. It was so awesome to have such a great rainstorm, and especially with, like, you know, the smoky and fire season coming up, like, we just really needed this rain. So that was really awesome. For this bookmark, I am just doing some little wildflower bouquets. I have been really loving this tiny brush lately, and so I have found out that painting wildflowers with it is like super fun, and I don't want to say, you know, it's a little easy to do because the brush is so small, because up until now I've really been using like the same size of brush for all of my paintings, and so I found the magic of switching paintbrushes and so I'm actually like able to do smaller paintings now, and that's really fun, and it makes it so much easier than using my pointed 8 round brush all the time, so that's awesome. But yeah, so in the studio vlog, it's super chill. It's just a lot of painting and prepping for my show at the bookstore that I had on Friday. And then I'm also doing lots of Patreon work, so like I'm drawing a few stickers, and then I do some printing and cutting, and then I pack some orders. So this is just a super chill vlog, and I hope you enjoy. So I finally finished up this mountain bookmark. I had it half painted from a few days ago, and so I just had to add in the trees and like the little detailing on the mountains. And then I decided that I wanted to try out like a little mini like fruit series almost for this show. And so I wanted to try my hand at painting like a little lemon bookmark. And then off camera, I also did like a grapefruit and a blueberry and a strawberry. It was a lot of fun and they were received really well. So I'm definitely going to be recreating these and adding these to my shop. This was later that evening after painting the bookmarks, and I decided that I wanted to come up with some really special, like, book club inspired stickers. And so this is an example of my horror book club. And this is actually one of my favorite tricks that I love doing is that I absolutely suck at handwriting. Like 100% I suck. It's horrible. No matter what I try, like lettering just does not work for me. So I will import a font from like Canva or something like that, and then I will just trace over it but kind of make it my own. Like for this one, I added 10 more times like the amount of bumps and like messiness and texture that the font would have had alone, like if I just would have inserted the font and just left it. And I think that this adds so much texture and just visual interest to the piece. But once I finished the outlining process, then I can go in and fill in the lettering outlines. And so yeah, this one was for the horror book club. So my idea for it is that I wanted to make a sticker that was kind of like the front of a book. So, you know, you can still see the background pages and stuff like that, but in the end, it's a book cover. And I'll show these at the end of the video as well. But this one, I also drew like a little knife on the cover just for some little extra interest. And then I also did like a few other designs. I did like a classics book club, and then I did spicy book club. That one is for sure my absolute favorite. That one was a good one. And then I did like a true crime book club, and then I did a thriller book club. Like, so I just tried to find tons of them that, you know, it was a fun project for me to do, and they were received really well at the show. So I'm definitely going to be adding these to my shop as well. And then this next one that you see, this is part of the Classics Book Club. And to make it a little bit more like delicate and feminine looking, I added some of like this little like greenery vining to the top. So that was really fun. And then later you'll see me like kind of adjusting and everything. I didn't get the vines quite even, so I had to go back in and like kind of correct them and like move them and stuff, which is always annoying because whenever you do that, it definitely like takes away from the quality of the actual like sticker itself. Oh, and here I just got messed up with like the undo and redo button. That thing just frustrates me so much sometimes. But I do all of my sticker illustrating and stuff like that in the app called Procreate on the iPad. It is absolutely amazing. I can't recommend it enough.
How are you today? One basic sandfish trap. Alright, how does this thing work? Oh, snap. The world of...
So the next day was show day, and here was how my display turned out. I absolutely loved it, and it was so cool seeing my display and my art, you know, surrounded by so many books. Absolutely an amazing experience. The next day, I woke up and my husband and I took a trip to the local farmer's market. I got some yummy little dough balls. We hung out and watched these guys dance and sing for entirely too long. And then we found the cutest little like treasure chest hidden library. Just adorable. So once we got home from the farmer's market, I decided to dedicate that day to working on Patreon rewards. I've had my Patreon going for a few months now, and I can confidently say it is literally the best thing ever. It is so much fun. Like, shameless plug, if you are looking for like monthly sticker sheets or die cut stickers, we would absolutely love to have you in our little community. I have a tier where you can get, you know, just a sticker sheet of the month, or if you want a sticker sheet and the water resistant sticker. It's totally up to you. I have lots of options on there, but this was literally so much fun. I am a huge fantasy nerd. I absolutely love fantasy books, fantasy movies. Like, they 100% have shaped everything about me. And it was just so much fun getting to create fantasy themed Patreon rewards. And the worst part, of course, is, once I illustrate them and design them all, like, I have to cut them out and everything. The Cricut is just such a mess sometimes. I remember there was like an update for the Cricut design space for my computer, and it literally took like 2.5 hours. So that was a little frustrating, but that's okay. But yeah, this is kind of my process for working on formatting the sticker sheets. It's really just a lot of trial and error just to see like how I can get them best to fit on a sheet of paper. And then comes like, the countless test prints and all that stuff. Like, it's a lot of work, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. Patreon has given me so much, and, working with test prints and Cricut Design Space is a very small price to pay for just the amazing community and just support that I get from Patreon. Like, it's just amazing. But here I am just packing some orders. So this specific Patreon tier is the sticker sheet with the water resistant sticker. So because those are both mailed rewards, I have to kind of plan out like how many rewards I need to mail out. So I need to make sure I have enough sticker sheets, enough stickers, that kind of thing. So I just like to lay them all out and kind of get my brain prepped for those orders first. And then in the next clip, you'll see that I'm packing an order for someone who had upgraded to their tier. So that was kind of a unique situation where I needed to include the previous month sticker plus June's rewards. But all in all, it was such a fun week. It was such a busy week. And I honestly don't think I've made this much product, designs, illustrations, or anything in an entire week before. And I'm tired, not gonna lie. But it was a great week, and this is the end of the video. I hope that you really enjoyed this kind of more chatty studio vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!